Yes, welcome back to a brand new episode of Double SPUD. I'm Maniacal Mac. Today's movie we're going for came out in 1991 and is called Popcorn. I 100% know what this film, or aware of this film. I remember as a kid seeing this all the time. Why I've never watched it, I don't know. I could not tell you, but I've seen this cover, I'm very familiar with it, but I haven't seen the film. So, you know, in 2023, finally getting around to it. Better late than never. Idea of this one, or what's been said, is a master of disguise and a deranged killer begins killing off the college students who are organising a horror movie marathon in an abandoned theatre. Fantastic, great, love the idea, the premise, great, just don't fuck it up, 5.9 out of 10 on IMDb, that's incredibly high for the kind of films I do on this series, yeah, so, you know, this definitely got a cult following, that's why I'm so familiar with it, so I'm expecting this to actually be a pretty decent one. I know I said that before and it shot me in the head, but, you know. Anyway, talking of, you know, all prepared with the popcorn and whatnot, so, on that note, I think we should go. Well, fucking hell, Popcorn tried to kill me. He didn't even get through the intro. Shit, this film might kill me. Look at the faces. Oh yeah, don't ask how I came back to life. I got this weird ability, but, you know, X amount of lives in it, so I gotta be careful, so... What got you on, girl, to be dreaming like this? Look at this. What the fuck? Okay, why are we repeating the same scene? You know what would doing a better opener if I were in a dream and, like, someone got murdered?
Yeah, die!
Huh? I'm crazy about you, but I'm not gonna let you shine me on forever.
I'm not. I'm just concentrating on my script right now.
Timber!
Stick us in the library, then the biology lab, and now the music room.
Yeah.
That is quite funny though, isn't it? Oh my god, I can't believe that it's our film studies are getting shafted. Fuck English, fuck maths, fuck science. Not like we're gonna need that in life and that's more important. You know, coming from me making video reviews, but reality's reality, innit? Let's be honest, like.
Mosquito at home in 3D. What's it called?
Mosquito?
Right.
I've definitely seen a film called Mosquito. Is that the same Mosquito film?
Not quite.
Whoa, what was it, that face? That popcorn machine looked filthy. It's gonna take you 3 weeks to fucking clean it out, and by then the fucking building's gone.
What?
What, he's electrocuted the chairs? That's amazing. That must come into play somehow later.
Well, duh.
Nah. See, 1991, right, these were all like film critics and stuff like that, so where you think together pretentious types. You're watching this now, just some fucking mini film of a guy just doing it with the eye, and they're like, what the fuck is this shit? Hold on to 2020, this is exceptional, there's 20 million meanings for it, you just don't get it, this is absolutely phenomenal, the best thing to ever be put on film. Go take your fucking pills, you weirdo. That's how you should respond to anyone when they come up with shit like that, right?
I don't believe it. He's gonna dolly up his nose.
Look at this guy, I don't believe it. See, he's like us, he is like. 1991, we need to go, that's why we need to go back to them times. People were cool. Look at this. I'll take it back about like this being a shit film, this is actually really cool.
Whoa, that was cool.
That's the same thing you had from your dream. Me. Oh. Come to my head.
What?
He was like the head guru of this film cult back in the 60s. They used to drop acid and make these weird avant-garde movies.
Used to drop acid and make all these crazy kind of shit, like, you know what I mean? At least he's fucking straight to the point.
I bought into his rap for a while until I
Or forward on to 2020.
It was ludicrous.
Let's not mention the acid. No, it's fantastic. There's a million meanings to it. You're just so silly and you don't understand the complexity of it. Would you happen to be on acid anytime? That's not the point.
Set fire to the theater.
Ah, so that guy, they saying he literally murdered his family on stage.
It's a total bummer. I mean, who wants to see a film where a guy really goes berserk and kills his entire family?
Yeah, go on, I'll give it a try.
Have you ever heard of this guy named Lanyard Gates?
No,
I think so.
why the fuck are you asking about him? Your father you don't know about?
I I know it sounds completely off the wall, but there's something happening here that I've been looking for all of my life. It's almost like it's psychic or something. Does that make any sense? Yeah.
Yes, if you're crazy. But no, actually, it kind of does make sense to be fair, like, but yeah, and if you're crazy.
Everywhere.
Well, then why don't we talk? I'm in dreamland. Bring your nasty little gun in case I turn.
So is this Freddy Krueger? He literally said, I'm in dreamland, and he's kind of he's like trying to put on a Freddy accent. Has Freddy got a cold? I think this, right, I've worked it out. This was supposed to be a Nightmare on Elm Street film. Freddy was kind of ill. He got the flu, so he's not as powerful, and he sounds a bit off. So like, you know, we need to make a Freddy film, but we can't have him as Freddy, because he'll, you know. So let's just make another film and just not say it's Freddy. But I think this is Freddy, just an ill Freddy. So he's like a half-assed Freddy, I guess. Oh, she went with a gun as well. Respect to her. Trying to shut down this festival before it starts. So is there respect? I don't know, because that's kind of letting down loads of people on the go. Oh, the Y? The Y flipped at her. Why did the Y flip at her?
What?
This? Ah, yeah, right, alright. Where the fuck's all the letters gone? They all... What?
What?
And now it's turned into fucking Big with Tom Hanks. Take your ticket.
Your wish is granted.
Okay, so now the letters are back by there, but I'm sure there's a lot more that flew off of there.
What?
Previews? Look how it's spelled previews. P-R-E-V-U-E-S? What? How did you fucking misspell that bad in a fucking film?
Pathetic.
Look at this, imagine this. There's some dude like staring at you like that, talking to you through a fucking screen.
Goodbye, Susan.
Bye. What the fuck is that? Is that a chainsaw or a motorbike? Or a fucking distorted wolf bark? I couldn't tell.
What?
Oh, fair play to her. How funny it would be if that, like, that was the bad guy and she kills him and it's like, oh, end of film now, I guess, you know? Wow, that was awesome. Is the person she shot the same person who walked back around, or is there multiple ones of them? What?
Humans go into deep trouble in the search of certainty, looking for clues and explanations to define what otherwise are labelled as mysteries. Here we take a look at mysteries never explained.
Can you get any closer up to his face? Oh, look at the guy, the alien. Hold on, how come his hand was normal, then he had a glove on? Like... What?
What?
Excuse me.
What? That's amazing, bro.
Pardon me.
I really want one of them.
Wicked, wicked. Jungle is massive.
Daddy, the Toto and home.
It's time for his injection.
Ah,
No, not the needle.
I tell you what, this is the kind of fucking shit I would love to do. I'd get into character, I'd love to play psychos, like...
Thanks.
That'd be awesome.
Mark, hi.
Hi.
Ah, his new lady. Ah, look at this.
Two, please. Hey, lady, where are you?
Hey bitch, I want to get in. This reminds me of when me and Hibbs went to watch a fucking Neil Breen movie. It was literally like this. It was the craziest experience I've ever had. People going wild, like. If you ever get a chance to watch a Neil Breen movie in the cinema, like, you have to. You have to, like.
He said it was a big fire and the bodies were burned beyond recognition, so maybe he could...
So as I was joking earlier, oh, this is like a fucking... an ill Freddy. He either got bird, they did catch him, so he's got a pure bird, so he's literally Freddy with a cold.
Pathetic.
Hey, be careful.
So basically, she went from selling tickets to just watching the film. She's clever as fuck. Ta-da. Yeah, this crowd's with us. That crowd's you lot. Look at it. Yeah, he just did a fucking Starship Troopers. Yeah, look at that. That's amazing. just lock himself out like a fucking idiot? What the fuck? Is he just gonna go and sit next to the bird?
You're a very good vet.
Yeah.
Pretty lady.
How's the guy now that she was worried about just sneaking about up there?
Is there a Mrs. Bradley?
Yeah. She lives in Kansas. Bakes apple pie.
Oh, it was a bit dodgy. That was a bit dodgy. So we asked her the classic, oh, you know, have you got a mystery in your life? No. Have you got a missus in your life? He goes, yeah, but I call her mum. Don't know about that one, son. Hype this was. Still wasn't as hype as a Neil Breen concert, I'm sorry, like. Oh, here we go, he's got his own remote. Alright then. Go on, right in the head. Ah, fatality. So far though, at this rate, I think they're playing 3 films at this theatre thing. I think only one person, yeah, he's only killed 1 person per film. That's a shit rate. You should have murdered at least 20 by now.
Damn it, this wussy crap is pissing me off. Come on, get violent. Yeah, I want to see some violence.
What? He's got his face now? Well, he has time to do all this in between, like, films being shown. This looks pretty advanced. I think this would take a while, right?
What?
Doing this in a matter of, I don't know, about fucking 4 minutes, 5 minutes? Okay, yeah, it's not great quality, I suppose.
Pathetic.
So he gone on a date with a woman to fuck off back to her, to spend the whole time with her and just left the other woman. That guy who just randomly sat next to her, I don't blame her if she gets off of him now. I actually am on her side, like.
I don't know, Mark, but I knew...
It's like, oh fuck, I didn't read the script again. Shit, keep that take in.
Maggie, I'm only fooling around.
Great, why don't you fool around with Joy then?
This guy's a dweeb, like, just fucking choose your woman and stick to her. Fucking hell.
Pathetic.
Look at this.
Hey man, you're in my seat.
Look at him.
Eat shit, asshole.
Ah, I'm with this guy all the way.
Eat shit, asshole.
Ah, yes.
God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah. Awesome. Did you see her like, yeah, fuck you, little putty. Ah, that's amazing. Best character of the film, hands down, that guy so far. Is that the guy she just bumped into? I hope so. Yeah, you fucking idiot. He got punched in the face and smacked in the head of a dog. Good. What? Is he like biting her mouth off or something? What is that? Or is she biting his mouth off? What is that about? Yes. Blah, 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 blah. Go on, let's see him. Look at that. Ah! Look at this. What
are you doing up here? His appearance is Mark!
Ah, you fucking idiot. This guy's an absolute turnip. Ah, here we go. Oh, locking him into his wheelchair. Ah, he's all about it.
Ooh, you like the freaky stuff, huh? That's cool.
Oh god, the fucking tape was nearly coming off then. How was the tape on perfectly when it's nearly coming off just now?
What?
How you worked out this would all fucking work? I don't know, fair play to you, like. Yeah, look at this. Like, I'm gonna be honest, these films within the film look better. I prefer to be watching this right now, if I'm honest. This looks much better. Ah, wicked.
Wicked, wicked.
He fell off this fence and there was a Doberman.
Yeah, forget about that, alright?
He fell off a fence with a Doberman. I don't remember that part.
What?
Is it taking ages? Just kill him already, for fuck's sake. That's how he died.
Pathetic.
Oh no, don't let go. You might fall down this...
This guy's a full-on dickhead, like. I know they're playing up to it, but like...
Talk to me! Are you okay?
Just kill him off already.
Pathetic.
No. You got a power outage, yet they've still playing instruments on stage with a mic and an amp and everything. How does that work?
What?
How was he back in a wheelchair? The wheelchair hit the wall and he weren't on it. And he's in a wheelchair, so it's not like he walked back into his wheelchair, is it? Oh, there we go. Okay, that's why then.
No kiss for daddy?
No kiss for daddy?
Oh, that hurts.
Hold on, fucking Freddy's dead. He does this. He goes after his unknown, or the daughter that she didn't, you know, that kind of thing.
Oh, yes.
But I got a feeling Freddy's Dead came out after this. He shot his wife, and then she tipped something over which caused a fire. And then this random woman saved her, and then took her on. But yeah, we knew that basically from the very first fucking dream you had, pretty much. Why are you doing it?
Tina?
What the fuck? What, in fucking the guy's suit? With her fucking face hanging off?
What?
How cool would it be now if this just turns into Doom, and all of a sudden there's fucking loads of demons around, and then he just goes power, she goes power mode.
You'll have to forgive the sloppy craftsmanship. Actually, it takes hours every morning to prepare the perfect Toby for the world to see.
Might say.
I'm multi-identical.
Like brain dead all over again, isn't it?
I become Tina, the class bimbo.
Yeah, it's got electronic voiceovers, he says.
One of the few advantages of not having the face.
Then you're not...
Your father? No.
No?
Lanyard Gates is dead.
Okay.
My mother was in Lanyard's so-called film cult.
Right.
We were sitting in the front row.
She's just a random person who's at the show and got burned. Well, it's gonna happen if it ruins your life then, yeah.
That makes it alright in here. I'll just let you go. You're sorry!
Yeah!
Look at me!
Yeah. You just ruined our bash. You said it takes you hours to do. Why are you ripping it off like that? Look at his eyes now.
You don't have to look. Don't look.
Why is his eyes like that,
Don't
though?
look at me.
So they're fried eyes, he said. So he puts contact lenses in. Okay.
What?
A lovely chin.
Look at this.
This just dawned on you? That's great. And I'm the one who's crazy.
Ah!
Can't say I've lost my sense of humor. Can you?
Ah! Why is she all turned off now?
I want to go home.
What?
Hi,
You just fucked off with another bloke.
Why don't you just shut your little mouth, you little slut?
Ooh. I mean, this guy's pathetic and you weren't even able to slap him.
Pathetic.
Look at this. You got a problem. I'm gonna knock you out.
I ain't never hit a chick in my life.
That's all I wanted to know.
I could have done that.
You bitch.
What?
Pathetic.
Oh, you fake-ass blonde bitch. Get your sorry ass out of here.
Get her out. Back to the streets with you.
She belongs to the streets.
Look at this. You turn into like an ultimate pussy all of a sudden. How did that happen?
Pathetic.
Destroy his life's work and then lie to you your whole life. Sure, say a couple of Hail Marys and forget the whole thing.
Ah!
I remember your glue. Everything that you say bounces off me and sticks on you, sticks on you, sticks on you.
They should have had him like this, like so early on in the film, because this film now is taking a turn like for the better, even though I wanted more deaths. But if you had him early on in the film, it would have been so much better, like. Just like this, just like within the first 10 minutes, just like, alright, this is what it is, and just have him like this.
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts. These facts is not facts.
What the fuck? Ah, he's pissing all over his leg. That's that, it just slipped in a toilet.
Oh, shit.
Like, you can climb over the top, you idiot. What? What happened then?
What?
He blew up, I guess?
I mean, I'm walking around madly in love with this guy, and he just acts like I don't even exist.
He's about to kill her, and she's like, I love you,
Is
basically.
he shy or what?
Look, I got my own problems. Just leave me alone,
He's like, for fuck's sake!
I got problems of my own here.
I got problems of my own, god damn it!
I gotta make a movie here.
He's freaking out so hard, like.
Respect.
Time, Miss Pretty Skin. Go ahead, try it, huh? No. I am so glad I cast you in this part.
I'm so glad I cast you in this part. There's been a couple of actually genuinely funny puns in this film.
Respect. West Side.
What did he do? The guy's a goddamn lunatic.
Yeah, that's Toby's dad, the killer.
6 months ago. Yeah,
So I kicked Toby out 6 months ago. Guy's fucking nutter.
smell. I mean, it's just.
It said daughter Sarah. I thought her name was Sarah, S-A-R-A, but on the thing it's S-A-R-A-H.
What?
Nope, this just got to the Possessor film now. Ah, here you go.
As a professional, also a person.
The guy's like on the couch, goes, I hate this movie. The guy's like, alright mate, that'd be me in the car. I'd be like, yo, check out this guy, fucking hell.
Okay, this should stop it. It's not stopping.
Ah, they should stop it. It's not stopping. You should have probably took a millisecond to stop in that sentence. How is this dweeb going to save the day anyway? All he's done this whole film is fuck up.
Pathetic.
Gonna do it bang on time? Yeah, without even looking back at the screen. Fair play, mate.
Respect.
Ah, Ewan was like, what the fuck? Ah, Ewan's like, yeah, bring on the killing and death.
Show mercy to the tender virgin.
The whole crowd like, nah, murder, bro. Fuck mercy. Fuck mercy.
Shall we count it down together? 30 seconds to go. Are you ready?
What? He's even got the whole crowd on his side.
Respect. West Side.
If you're gonna get on a belt and no, this guy's gonna fall off. There's no way there's no way he would do this successfully. He would fuck up.
You can call me Mystic Mac because I predict these things.
What? No way is he accidentally gonna kill the guy, right? Is that gonna literally fall and stab him? Because if it does, that's no. Oh, are you serious? So, by being a dweeb, he accidentally saved the day. Can you imagine that being your last thing you see is you dying, just a whole crowd cheering at you like, you're like, oh fuck. At least I made a load of people fucking happy before I died, I guess, like. Okay, so that was Popcorn from 1991. So, as I said, the premise with this one, the people have like a little a movie marathon in a place that's going to be knocked down in 3 weeks. So they're like, last show. So I guess that's why they all get away with being mental and causing mess and no one cares because the owner's like, well, I'm knocking down anyway. So, okay, they're cool with that. I got like little feelings of Demons 2, not Demons 2, sorry, Demons 1, because it was in the cinema and there was a lot of that kind of vibe with it at points. Right, so what I'll say about this, I'll start with the negatives on this one. Negatives for me, right, was they had all these wicked ideas about like, we're gonna like kill someone off this way and it's all getting set up, right? They should have done more of that because there was only like 2 of them who really kind of die in that way. There's the animatronic with the fucking thing on the first guy. The animatronic mosquito, and then the other guy kind of fucking with the electrics, and then that whole third one, the smoke guy thing who just sits on a toilet and that blew him out. I was a bit cheap. I was like, oh, that, like, what? That was a bit silly then, like, but they should have had more of that, I reckon, right? Other negative, I would say, the main bad guy in here, absolutely fantastic character, absolutely hilarious, but like they don't like unveil him until quite a bit later in the film. But then once they unveil him, he's basically in it for pretty much the rest of the film. It's just him, pretty much. There's other scenes, other people who are in there, but he's in it most of the time. And I get, like, let's try and do the unveiling. But if you were going to unveil, I thought if there was going to be a twist like it was, it'd be like right at the end, but it's not like, it's kind of like just over halfway through, I would say. So I would have said, you know what? Scrap the whole twist idea with like, oh, is it going to be a father really? Like, just make it like sort of from the beginning, you could maybe allude that maybe did her father die, did she not, kind of thing, but quite early on just confirm it's like, no, it's Toby, it was a kid who was in the front stage, got burnt, and he's taking revenge because his mum died and he's taking out on you, even though it don't make sense because he's a little kid and got saved. So it's the auntie's fault, really. Well, it wasn't the auntie's fault, she saved him, whatever, but he blamed her for it. And so that was a bit of a silly idea, but they should have brought him in like a lot earlier and just fucking run with it, like, best part of the film. The main guy, our hero, was a fucking dweeb, but then you find out, oh, he's meant to be. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, I'll give you that one. You're like, he's meant to be. So positives on this one. Actually, the other negative I would say is like when it did get to that point with the main bad guy, I was a bit like, I did feel like, ah, man, you should have went one or the other way with this. You should have brought this in earlier, or as I said, just for the rest of the film, just do like the death traps. You know? But when they brought him in, this is where the positives come in, he was really fucking good. He was really good. I fucking enjoying him. Funny as hell. Plays whoever the actor was, respect to you. You fucking played it really good. I was making jokes earlier in the film saying, oh, it's like a fucking Freddy of a cold. I wasn't half wrong, because it turns out that he's fucking burnt and shit as well, like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to talk about the voice modulator, which you don't go into, how we can see other people's voices. Nothing's attached to him. Won't go into that. The masks look silly, but then when they're on him flopping, really funny. I love the scene where our main hero goes to the other woman he gets with, because that's the other thing. There's this whole thing going on where he's like, is he with that girl? He's going to be with that girl, and then that girl going to be with him. It's very slutty and, you know, kind of like you're asking for STI kind of vibes, you know? But I loved it when the big beefcake guy squares up to him, the beefcake guy just punched him in the face, but then he becomes like a pussy, like later in the film, the beefcake guy, so that didn't make sense, but overall, it won me over, that's what I'm getting at. This did win me over, I'll give it a spud, right? I was going to give it a dud, right? When I was watching it, I was like, yeah, all I could think of is not enough of these death trap things, there's not enough, because I was always going in my head, I know this is what I'm going to say at the end, it was alright for that, but then when he brought in the guy and he just done it, it just flipped it for me. If they didn't bring him in till the last 10 minutes, I would have given us a dud, I would have been like, nah, not enough, like, you know. They should have brought him in earlier though, and this to me would have been like a super spud, like I gotta show people it. So on that note, would I recommend this film? Yeah, I guess, if like, you need to know what you're going into. I wouldn't just blindly say watch it to anyone, like, you'd have to be like, oh, you into like kind of silly B movies, you know, where it doesn't take itself seriously and you can have a bit of a laugh, but, you know, it's not overly gory at all, you know, you gotta know you're getting into that, you know, I would kind of give people a bit of a pre-warning. Otherwise, you know, it was charming enough, you know, it was alright, you know what I mean? But it definitely should have brought the main guy in earlier, or, the main bad guy's character in earlier. Well, they should have just done that, really, innit? But yeah, have you seen this film? What was your thoughts? Do you agree with me? Did you hate this film? If so, let me know why, like, you know what I mean? I'd like to see people's thoughts on it, like, you know? Otherwise, thanks for joining. Until next time, peace out.
Maniacal Mac.